Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name's Martin. This is Lego Fan UK. Now, welcome back to another Monday Meet the Creators subscriber Q&A. This is episode 2, and today we have someone you may well know. His name is Jazz, and he is BrixToyz, and it is an honour to have him on as number 2 guest. And here he is. How you doing, mate?
Hello, Martin. How are you?
Good. You?
I'm doing okay. It's going to be another busy day in the Lego cave.
I kind of envy you, but I don't envy you because the amount of stuff you've got is, I wouldn't know where to start.
You know, I'm not going to lie. It can be overwhelming. And then this past few weeks, I just keep getting haul after haul after haul, and it's just been it's been busy, but good busy, I guess you can say.
That's it. Well, this is my second episode of Meet the Creators, and thought what best to do is get you on next. We do some streaming together, don't we? And yeah, I'm watching your haul videos, and you love a bit of live streaming, so it's all good. So I thought I'd get you on first. So what we've got about 10 to 12, maybe 15 questions for you.
All right.
So I'm just gonna fire them at you, and we're just gonna just let it go how it goes. So the first one is from OpenBuildRepeat, and I'm going to start off with his one. He said, in a world which nobody would like, with no Lego at all, what would your other hobby be? What would you be doing?
Ooh, yeah, I remember seeing that question. I probably should have prepped for that one. I would probably collecting maybe comic books or sports cards. That's if I were to collect something else.
Yeah.
But as far as a hobby, I really enjoy watching professional sports like NBA and Major League Baseball. So I would probably hit the road, watch as many sports games, spend my money sort of doing that. Believe it or not, Martin, I had another business before this. I used to resell a lot of sports tickets.
Okay.
So I was selling a lot of tickets online.
Yeah.
And funny story, it's the money that I made from that side hustle, as I would call it, is what allowed me to buy my starter Lego for my Lego business. So there you go.
There you go. So I don't even know if there's a question. There might be a question asking that later, but that is that's a different way to start it. I would never have even thought about that.
Yeah.
That's good. But that's really cool. I like that. It's a good question and a really good answer.
Yeah.
The next one is someone you know, you speak to him probably quite a lot, is from Shadow Wolf 99.
Okay.
He has said his next question is, what type of activities do you do for free at your building camp or your Lego camp?
Yeah, so the activities, I mean, people who register to the Lego camps have access to all of the activities. So we do set building, we do free building, and we do Lego robotics. During the summer camps, what I do is if I do a week-long camp, I actually get the kids to create a massive Lego city because they're there all week, right?
Yeah.
So I bring my Lego trains, I bring tons of base plates, and what I do is that I give each child each group of like 4 children, I get them to go in a little cohort, and they get like an hour of just themselves playing in that Lego city and expanding the Lego city. That avoids a lot of fighting and having 20 children in the city at once.
Yeah.
And it works out quite well. I do Lego building challenges, and sometimes I'll give away a poly bag as a prize. But as far as like free Lego events, I sometimes do free Lego events for autistic children. I have done that in the past. We have a center for kids with disabilities. So they've asked me if I could come. So I used to go there once a month, but now with the situation, I haven't done too many events lately, and I'm sure you can understand why.
Yeah. That's really good. I mean, I like that. I can just imagine just that you just being able to go, right, go build a city, do what you want to do. That'd be awesome. I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
Sounds really good, really interesting. And so you get quite a few people doing it, children there.
Yeah, I actually started adult Lego night. I've done it 3 times already, And for the adult Lego night, what I do, it's 2 hours of set building, and I'll bring like the larger sets, like an X-Wing or a TIE fighter. And I only charge like $20, $15 Canadian for 2 hours of building.
Yeah.
So you can build $100 set if you want for $15. And some people like that, right? So
yeah, that's pretty good. Is it popular? Is it getting popular?
I've only done 3. I've had 5 people show up on
Yeah.
average to all of them. But I think once this is over, and it'll grow and grow,
Yeah.
I would like to start an adult building club, actually, where people pay an annual membership, and then they can just pop by, do a schedule, and they can come down into my basement, and we could do it, like a set schedule thing.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
Right. That's really interesting. That's cool. He also asked Shadow Force asked another question. He says, "What's your favorite color?" And he says, "I'm being serious."
Yeah, it keeps changing. I mean, I was a big fan of green for the longest time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like purple.
Yeah.
So toss up between green and purple.
Do you know what? They're my favorite colors, green and purple.
Yep.
And that is why there's that new Porsche Mindstorm.
Joker colors. Joker colors. There you go.
It's Joker as well. Yeah, didn't think about that. But they're really nice colors, so that's quite cool. We've actually got the same colors,
Yeah.
and they work well together. And what is that? Your favorite brick color, or just favorite color?
Just favorite color.
What about your favorite brick color?
It's brick color. I thought it was just like a regular color.
Oh no, it's regular. This is my little question I've added to it.
Oh, I really like the light blue bricks. I like the light blue and the light orange. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like the bright Lego colors. I like it when you get those creator boxes, those creative, and they have all sorts of just like bricks. I just love opening those because sometimes I'll get them on sale, and I'll just open them up and add them to my bulk stuff for my camps. And I just like the newer bright Lego colors.
Yeah, because there's some really vivid stuff. I think they're brilliant. But so that's that question. We've got right on to the next one. This one's quite an interesting one. This is, we may know him, Corey, A&A Hobbies. He said, if your Lego room is about to be swallowed by a sinkhole, you only have time to grab 3 sets. Which 3 sets do you grab?
2014 AT-AT, my Stranger Things set, and oh boy, yeah. Is it a built set that I have, or just any set?
Any set, boxed, built, whichever.
Oh man, how do you choose?
I think you take the Cantina because you ain't built that yet.
Now, I wouldn't take I can tell you that the Cantina would be swallowed up into that massive sinkhole. Oh my god. I gotta get going. The haunted house.
Haunted house.
Yeah. Maybe because it's Halloween. I don't know. I'm just looking at it now, and it looks really cool.
That's on back order in the UK anyway, so that would be probably worthy of keeping.
Yeah.
So that's quite a good question, because you've got such a vast amount of Lego. It's probably quite hard for you to narrow those 3 down. So that's pretty impressive.
And I would probably change my mind every other day. I'm like, no, I take that one. No, I take that one. But Stranger Things for sure. 2014 AT-AT.
Yeah.
And just want to make sure I don't sneeze on your stream. We can always edit that out, I guess.
I'll edit it out, yeah. I'll probably keep this bit in unless there's something drastic on there. I'll keep this as raw as I can, because I want people to see how we are, and not sort of like edit. We're gonna.
No, I understand.
Yeah. It's like a live stream, basically. It's a live stream set up, so we're gonna have
exactly
similar to that. Right, I'm gonna move on to the next question. This is from BrickMcBricksworth. He has said, as you run a Lego camp, which is his idea of heaven, do you have to replace many bricks often, and is their cost high to run the camp?
Oh, absolutely not. So I'll answer I guess the latter part of the question. Once you buy the Lego, once you have the Lego, a plastic brick doesn't deteriorate, it doesn't rust, it doesn't crack unless it's brown. But you know what I mean? It's a very durable product. So if I have bulk Lego, that bulk Lego will last me forever. So the initial investment was roughly $10,000 to start the Lego business. And there's no really added expenses, because as you're making money with the camps, I'm just reinvesting in other sets.
Yeah.
And if those sets ever lose a lot of pieces, then that set will just go into the bulk bin, and then I keep the minifigures, which is why I have so many. And what was the first part of the question? Do I lose a lot of glue from the
Yeah,
sets?
you have to replace many.
So the fun part about it, about having the bulk, all of that bulk at the camps, if a piece is missing from a set, Zolan and I will just go into the bins and we'll find the piece. Usually it doesn't take us more than 5 minutes to find a missing piece.
Cool. That's a good question and a good answer. I'm sure we had another part of the question. No, actually, he's just asked as well, is it something that's worthwhile running that in your community as well?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's I'm able to make money and I'm able to get free Lego. I mean, I think that's probably the best combo.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
you make money and you get free Lego.
Yeah.
Like it's and my business just keeps growing and growing, that I'm actually thinking of maybe opening a franchise somewhere.
Yeah.
But stay tuned for that.
Yeah, that's something we can look forward to. Will it be in the UK? I think we'd never have anything left. I think if I took bricks
Yeah.
somewhere and they'd play with these, they'd nick them all. And
I would be more than happy to have that discussion with you, Martin.
Ooh.
Why,
Right, next.
is someone else hearing this conversation? No.
Right, so we're going to move on to the next one. This is from Studs. He says, do you ever worry about kids stealing Lego at Lego camp? And what would be the most difficult set you've ever built and what made it so difficult?
Oh man, these double questions.
I know. I should tell him they can only ask one.
I've had children, you know, have a little bit bulging pockets, you could say, at the end of Lego camp. So it has happened. I've had some minifigures disappear, but we're fairly strict. We tell the children if they get caught, you know, that they'll never be allowed to come back, to not put any Lego in their pockets, that how would you like it if someone went into your house and stole your Lego? So we do have that discussion at the beginning of camp. And he's asking me what's the most difficult set I've built.
Yeah.
Just trying to think. Man, yeah, I guess I should have did my homework. Probably the Hobbit, An Unexpected Gathering. That was interesting, challenging build. I'm just trying to think. Building the boats too, like the Black Pearl.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't never really. Sometimes building mechs. Sometimes when I build mechs, I get all confused. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think mechs are my weakness. Yeah.
Cool. But that's quite a difficult question to answer, isn't it? Unless you've had one that's just completely, you've gone, no, that's it, I give up. And
yeah, no, I've never given up. The Temple of Air-Jitsu, I bought it used, and it's like 3,000 pieces. So when you're trying to build a 3,000 piece set, and it's not bagged, that can be a little overwhelming. And I also did that with the Disney Castle, and that took a long time to build without any bags. Just like, oh, you know what the most difficult set was? The Tower Bridge.
Tower Bridge. Yeah.
Yeah. That's my answer, and I'm sticking to it.
There you go. So that's the answer for Studs on that one. All right, so the next one is from Lex at the Daily Brick.
Okay.
He said he's known you for nearly 7 months through YouTube. Question is, do people ever take bricks out of sets that you rent out? So it's a very similar question, but it says it aimed at your Lego library.
I've never had any minifigures go missing. I've had someone who never returned a Lego set. I've had 2, but they've paid a deposit, so I don't really care in a way.
Yeah.
So somebody rented out a Lego City set. It was a $20 set. He paid $20. He gave me a $20 deposit and paid $5 because he just wanted to try it out. So he never returned it, and he never
money on it.
So I didn't lose any money.
Yeah.
And a person bought a $300 Lego library membership for the bigger sets.
Yeah.
He ended up renting 4 sets. So he paid $300 and a $60 deposit, so $360. They rented the Kylo Ren shuttle, and that was 8 months ago, and I haven't heard anything. So I have $360, and they have a $200 set. No, sorry, $150 set.
Yeah.
So I'm still ahead. I don't stress, which is why I charge a deposit.
Yeah, that's a good way of doing it, isn't it? That is really good.
Yeah.
If you
But
keep
I
getting
just
more
find
at
it
that,
funny. Yeah, I just find it funny. Like they just disappear. Like,
Yeah.
bye Lego. Like, I don't know.
But like I say, at least you got the money there to then replace that set in the
Yeah.
library and do what you need to, like I say, invest it. So that's
Yeah.
a really good one as well. We've got another question next. This is going to probably be quite hard. I don't know. I would not have a clue, but
Okay.
your collection. This is from Brickman 179, and he says,
Oh,
"How many
no, the Easter egg guy.
Yeah, and he hasn't asked, have you found my Easter egg? That's not in there.
Oh.
He's asking, how many sets do you think you have in your collection? And I don't know if he means personal collection, so we go with personal one.
Yeah, Martin, it has to be over 1,000. It has to be. I mean, if you factor just the brown boxes that I have over here, I probably have like 500 just in those brown boxes.
Okay, that's a lot.
So I am just going to say over 1,000. I'd say this is probably sounds bad to say, but between 1,000 and 2,000. I actually, you know what I'm probably going to do? We talked about me doing a video showing off my minifigures.
Yep.
I think one day I should take the time because I even have Lego sets in all of my drawers in here. I don't even know, Martin. There are times I don't even know what sets I own. Like
That's bad, isn't it?
I'll order a set and then a few weeks later I'll find it in another pile or in another room, and I'm like, oh, I already have that. Or I'll be, oh, I wish I had that set, and then because I also store some at my I store Legos at my parents. And 2 months ago, I went to my parents and I noticed that I had the Ninjago City, and I'm like, that is so cool. I forgot that I had ordered it, right? Because I'm always ordering and selling and as well, right? So I have the Lego sets that I sell. I have the Lego sets that are in my collection. I have the Lego sets that I display. I have the Lego sets in my library. I have the Lego sets for my camps. So I have 5 different areas of sets.
You've probably got more Lego than Lego themselves.
No, I wouldn't. The only thing that I am confident is that I know that I have the most Lego in my hometown.
Yeah.
That I am confident saying.
That's a lot, isn't it? That is crazy. But that's a good question. Good answer.
There's always someone out there with more Lego than you. That's what I say.
Yeah.
There's always that one person that has more Lego.
We're going to go to the next question. Next one is from Ray Mondi. He says, would you like to build a city one day?
I'm thinking about it, Martin. I have a nice garage that I could build a massive city. But because of our winters, and it gets really cold for 6 months, like below 0, I would have to heat the garage. And right now I have a bit of a vermin problem in there. So I'd really need to, because it's an older garage, so I'd probably have to do a little bit of, how do you call that? Maybe call in the exterminator, put in a heater, build, some shelves. And I think I could make it work. I'm just not ready yet.
Little project. That'd be a good project, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Really cool. I'd love to see some of that.
But Martin, I've sold so many city stuff, like buildings and gas stations and all that. Like if I ever went into and built my city, I'm going to have that huge regret of not having kept all of those items to build my city. So, yeah.
I say food for thought, something for the future.
Yeah.
Give something good to do. And he's also asked as well, would you like to be a full-time YouTuber?
No.
No. Stressful.
There are so many Lego YouTubers. Like, I know they always say that you should always dream big and make your dreams come true, but there's just so much competition out there. The audience is just, it's kind of I don't know, it's tough fighting for
Yeah,
that Lego audience. And I don't know, like, my goal is to make it, right? To be monetized. Like, I'm not shy to say that, but it's not about the money. It's achieving that goal that
yeah,
90 to 95% of YouTubers can't achieve. And
yeah,
I see that as a challenge. So if I am ever monetized and I'm only making $20 a month, I'll be happy. Like,
yeah,
it's not about the money, put it that way. I love teaching, right? And my teaching job allows me to do this because I have a lot of extra time, and I teach media arts at school. So I'm able to apply a little bit of my craft, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not confident in myself enough to say that I could make it, but it's not a priority to do this full
yeah.
time.
I think the main thing is you've got to have a bit of fun, haven't you, and enjoy yourself, and
Yeah.
just let it take its course. I think if you start stressing about sub counts, I know
Yeah.
it's hard to get there, isn't it? If you start
Yeah.
stressing about it, then you start. I don't know. You probably start putting yourself down. Oh, I can't do this, can't do that, and then you go, "That's it, I give up." And
Yeah.
I think it's just have a bit of fun, isn't it, and see how it goes. You never know.
Oh,
This
I
time next year.
I love it. I love it. And and yeah, if you're only doing this for the money and the recognition, I don't know. I think you should do it because you enjoy doing
Yeah,
it, and especially streaming. I mean, I'm already in the basement cleaning and sorting. Why not share that with
yeah,
people? And that's what I like.
yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah, that's brilliant. So that's good answer for that one. I think we've got a couple more still to go. So we've got some good questions as well. So we've got one from our friend over at Death Star Productions. He has said, "How long have you been collecting?" It's another double question. What made you decide to do things you do with Lego now? So I think he's asking why you decided to do a YouTube sort of channel as well.
Okay, so I was a Lego freak when I was a kid. I stopped at the age of 16. I got back into it when Zolan was young. But as far as this is only 5 years young. So 5 years getting back into Lego. And it was during the situation when I was doing school at home.
Yeah,
I had extra time on my hands, and I just decided to start a YouTube channel. I was always wanting to do it, but I just never had the time to do it. And
yeah,
since I was stuck at home and I was in the basement and I was looking at everything that I had, I'm like, you know what? I see other people do it. I can do that as well.
yeah,
And again, I saw this as a challenge, and challenge accepted.
yeah. It's got to be a challenge as well. It's good.
Yeah.
I like the goals. I like being able to go, right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I want to get this, and
Yeah.
having fun. And like I say, if you didn't have that thought, and other people like me, Corey, we would never have met, and
Yeah.
yeah, we'd never be chatting. I'd be probably sitting in the lounge just watching TV and falling asleep.
It keeps us active, and
Yeah,
it allows us to build a community.
yeah, which is
Like,
brilliant.
I never expected that. I never expected to have loyal watchers on my streams, people popping in, saying hello, and
Yeah,
that is not what I expected, and it's been a pleasant surprise, and it does motivate me to keep going.
yeah,
So
that's good. Brilliant answer. Right, we got. Oh, how many more questions have we got? I think we've got three more. No, we've got two more because one is your comment.
I I do have chicken burgers in the oven, but we're good. I think we're okay.
Yeah, no, that's cool. As long as it's not fish and banana, then we're all good.
No, there's no fish and bananas in the oven. No,
Not on Halloween. No.
no.
Right, so we've got one question left then, and this is from the Studded Brick. And he said, if you could buy any Lego set from the most recent ones that came out, which would it be?
You know what? I'm gonna surprise you with one. Are you ready? The Batwing.
E. I know you said you wasn't going to get it, was you? So
Yeah,
that's
every
what
day,
you could
every
buy it.
day, it's growing on me, Martin.
Yeah.
The other one would be the Nintendo, the NES. I
Yeah.
really want that one. So I would buy the NES before the Batwing, but as far as newest release, it would be the Batwing.
Yeah. That NES looks awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get on one of them. Don't know when, but yeah, that's like I say that Batwing is absolutely amazing. Yeah, will you actually end up getting it? Do you think?
Yeah, I'll probably get the NES first before I get the Batwing. But if we're talking about like newest set being released, it would definitely be the Batwing. And I have the space on my wall right in front of me. It's yellow color, and to me, like just having that black Batwing with on the yellow wall, you know, like a moon type of
Yeah.
yellow, I think it would look really, really cool.
So hopefully you'll might end up getting it.
Yeah.
That look cool up there. But like I say, it's such a good set. I think you'd enjoy the build. There's a few bits that are a little bit stressful that we've seen so far, but it's really cool. But yeah, that was the last question that we've had. It's been awesome speaking to you and asking these questions from everyone that's left those questions. I want to thank them all for taking their time out to watch the video and to also leave you the questions.
Yeah, they a lot of them were new questions that no one's ever asked me, so it was fun. And I like I said, I didn't prep, and hopefully I answered them well, and
Yeah.
I hope people enjoyed the Q&A.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is anyone in the comments put down what you think to the answers. If you enjoyed the answers, I've had loads of fun just chatting to you as normal, so it's been really cool. And yeah, we got a lot more live streaming coming up. We've got some Halloween streams.
Oh yes.
So it's going to be good fun, and I'm sure we're going to definitely be speaking again soon anyway.
Today.
And yeah, today, tomorrow, probably on Sunday. So yeah, we've got loads to do. So that's all good. Thank you for coming to the channel. It's been awesome. Thank you everyone for watching. Take care, and we'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.